show. Let's start with this Reuters story about Mitt Romney's staff getting rid of records when he was wrapping up his 4 years as the Massachusetts governor. Now, the report says that they even removed the hard drives from their state-issued computers. That cost around $100,000 of taxpayer money to replace those computers.
Well, it doesn't cost $1 billion to reportedly hide records, only $100,000. This, according to Reuters. Mitt Romney spent about that much in state funds in 2008 to replace computers in his office and then hide documents during his tenure as Massachusetts governor. Romney was gearing up for his first presidential run. State officials say it's all legal.
On to our Vote 2012 coverage. Reuters is reporting that Mitt Romney spent nearly $100,000 in state funds to replace computers at the end of his tenure as governor. Computers that had documented his time as governor of Massachusetts. Reuters is calling this a, quote, unprecedented effort to keep his records secret.
What we did not know was that to replace all those computers and for his staff to buy back the hard drives, it ended up costing taxpayers in Massachusetts $100,000. That's new news. And when they're talking about cutting taxes and taking the burden off the taxpayers' shoulders, that's one that it's going to get asked about.
Also today, new accusations of secrecy by Romney while he was the governor here in Massachusetts. Reuters is reporting that Romney spent nearly $100,000 in state money to replace computers in his office just to keep his records secret. The move is legal, but is unusual.
Before Mitt Romney left office as governor of Massachusetts, he spent $100,000 to replace the computers at his office. This is according to Reuters. They say the move was highly unusual and done to keep his records secret.
Presidential candidate Mitt Romney apparently spent nearly $100,000 to help keep records secret. Reuters is reporting Romney spent the state funds to replace computers in his office at the end of his term as Massachusetts governor. His aides also bought the hard drives from their computers to keep for themselves. His staff also had emails and other electronic communications wiped out from servers. It's unknown what was erased.
So let me ask you first, Robert. I mean, is this a big deal?
Oh, my goodness. I think it's a serious story. And, of course, I personally think Mitt Romney would have been better off had he shredded his public interviews. So we wouldn't have a record of him flipping on so many issues like gay rights or climate change, or for now he's flipped on the payroll tax cut extension. But here, this is a serious story, and it's not about a Democrat or Republican debate. When you have Teresa Dolan, who served 23 years representing different governors, Republican and Democrat alike, saying this was without precedent, pointing out that the hard drives were bought by Mitt Romney's staff, documents were shredded, and in fact it cost the taxpayers $100,000. This is a serious issue here about accountability and what they're trying to hide.
Reuters is reporting that Romney's staff made the move in an effort to keep records secret. Massachusetts officials have said taking those computers was legal, but also highly unusual. The move was made a few months before Romney launched his unsuccessful presidential campaign.
The perception is that there was something there. There may not have been something there, but the idea of going back and not doing all the public, when you're the governor of the state and your staff works for the state, whatever's there should be out in the open. And it looks like he's covering up. And I'm not accusing him of that. I just think that you create that perception.
Yeah, but in perception in politics is all.
It's reality.
Yeah.
And they're going to look hard at his record as governor. And obviously, Democrats control the legislature and the governorship today. So anything that was there, they're going to get anyway. So.